Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our final match of tonight. Did the music just overlap, or are you having a stroke? I don't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I hope it didn't, because otherwise that probably means I've done something wrong. Either way, we are going to be going into, as said, the final match of tonight. It is, again, some more Bets Net. I'm going to be looking at Nemiga versus RAVE. Now, I've casted Nemiga a few times. I have never casted RAVE. I don't even think I've ever casted anybody on this team. So it's going to be a new experience for me, finding out about these guys, whether or not be able to take this one home. It's the third match in a row of train. They're giving me a lot of training. Haha, I could track my progress, you know. Hopefully these teams won't leave me at this station. That's enough, okay. We've gone through as many of those puns as we can. RAVE odds is way too high. Let's hope that I put the right odds on the screen then. Yeah, I have. That's good. I've done something right today. Knife round, of course. CT side will be the preferred start, although we do sometimes see teams with a sort of mediocre defense actually struggle on this map. Especially with just the sheer speed that the T's can get to them. Either way, we are going to have... Actually, the T's opting to stay, by the looks of things. Unless they lost the knife round, in which case... No, yeah, they are. They're going to stay. You can never have too many puns. Tell that to my mother. Because I can almost guarantee she would disagree with you because I do it on a regular basis. So, yeah, looking like RAVE have actually opted to stay over on that T side. That's interesting. We'll see if it actually comes to bite them in the bum. They have planned. Clearly a team wanting to set the pace. Hello, Shark Splitter. I like the name. It sounds cool. Reminds me of Time Splitters. That was a good game. Anyone here? I am. Here we go, though. Fish is going to be coming around towards that Ivy spot. Fast will be here, ready and waiting. Actually has support as well. Support from Hitmouse. Because they've got a plan. Let's hope so. Because it will be the first kill going the way of this CT side. They will win the battle over towards Pop, and a second coming in as well. Viat going to manage one more. CT side still have a couple remaining, not for long though. It's all on to Redman. Does have himself the kit, but doesn't have any armor, so he's going to be very vulnerable, and it won't matter, because Body M will hit the headshot. RAVE, take the pistol. The aggression pays off for them initially. CT side. I always say have fun. It's always nice. It's always pleasant. Deagles on every single player. Quite a lot of money actually being saved over on the CT side, which I quite like. I like seeing teams actually opt to wait for that utility. Hot flash. Get me out over towards this Ivy spot. Now, 3 of the players don't have any head armor. 1 doesn't have... Or, no, 3 of the players don't have any armor. 1 player doesn't have any head armor either. So, the MAC-10s are going to be just as deadly as anything else. CT side. Gamble quite heavily. A triple spam from Redman will actually net him the first kill. Looking for a little bit more. Fast will burn, but he finds a kill anyway. Giving them a decent chance here. The rotation will come in towards this B site. Bomb actually going to look to try and cross out from that upper position. The Deagle of Robo is here, but he doesn't manage to connect the shots. And the AK is still standing alongside the 2 SMGs. It does mean that there's a chance here, and the bomb actually going to go doubling back. This is smart. The CT side, they do pick up another kill, but the bomb will be heading over to A, and the smoke will hold them for now. But there's still going to be 4 players versus 2 in this retake. A decent chance for the CT side. Robo is going to be sneaking around the edge. Look to try and get himself boosted over in this position. The AK goes down, and now it's all left on to Tiger to try and hold on to this round. Unlike Frosty's, it doesn't seem like he's great. And it will now be a first on the board for Nemiga. Okay, that's why they opted for T side. Okay. Now the T's do get themselves a bomb plant. May just opt to save in this round and go for a buy in the next one. Although actually, it seems like they've changed their mind. Full force. Now they have the opportunity to actually break back. 2 MAC-10s over on the CT side. Definitely not ideal. They haven't really invested back into rifles as of yet. Yeah, the Deagles did work. That is true. He's looking to make their way into upper B. Complete nade stack in towards that A main position. Absolutely nobody there. I like the idea, though. They have got a lot of utility, actually, in this round. They've definitely gambled in the utility department rather than anything else. Smokes looking like they're going to go over towards this A side of the map. However, with all those players up top, you'd sort of expect them to maybe fake it and go B, but they've changed their mind. Weaponry, or a small amount of weaponry, will be retrieved. The Smokes leaves the site almost completely blinded for the CT side. And will now be just Sviat to try and hold on to this one. Not looking too good. Another kill will come in on the Deagle, and it's left just onto one. The bomb looking to try and cross. That will be something at least for the T side to play with, and it is going to go down, even with the Molotov falling onto his head. Bodyam will have to try and clear himself off. He's just jumping up and down. There's no chance he survives in this round, and eventually Redman will do enough to close. 4 players survive for the CT side. Nice amount of money made. Right, T side. This time we'll take the hit. That means there's a decent chance for some money to be made. They're doing the nade stack again. Yes, they are. I'm liking it from the CT side. Maybe trying to strike fear. That's a nice start for Tiger. He won't manage anything more. This round is all about damage. They shouldn't really be expecting to win it. If they can get a bomb plant, wonderful. But they will get 2,400 into the next round anyway. Krecker can afford an AWP. Saving a little bit of extra cash for that. Bodyan takes a bit of damage through the smoke. No P90s. I'm glad. I don't want to see any P90s. CT side. Actually got both SMGs over towards this A side of the map, so not going to be a whole lot of range, but with no armor on any player over on the T side, it shouldn't matter too much. MDS, be a little bit careful because he's got 2 players coming around that pop position. He's fairly low on HP, does the work with the MP9, walks into the open but has Hitmouse to defend him, and leaves Sviat as the only person left alive. Deagle shot to the chest will be enough to take him down. A Deagle shot to the head will kill his teammate, and at least makes things a little bit more costly. The weapon should be saved, and so that will mean we are at our 3-1 scoreline. And the CT side, after winning that second round, have built up a fair bit of cash. The T's, on the other hand, well, they will have their AWP and a decent amount of utility as well. I want to see a PP Bison. My PP Bison is the greatest PP Bison of all time. In fact, I have 2, and they're both great. Maybe I'll show them in between one of these rounds. 3 players stacked over towards Ivy for the T's. And it's already going to be the early kill for Fast. He's brought in that AWP. What gun did you stick or meme? There's like 4. Like, I'm not kidding. It was probably golden, the one that you saw. I think that was the most recent one. However, Sviat actually finds one, and he baits in the peek from the AWP as well. Coulon finds another, and the T's have slowly dismantled this CT side. The jump in again will net MDS a kill. He still has a fairly powerful position in terms of the A site hold. We're peeking back in. Now, they may not know that he's crossed over to that right-hand side, but they throw the Molotov. He won't be able to do anything else, and Redman is now going to be all that is left of the defense. Back in. Manages a first. Second as well. The third is just around the corner. Can he do it? Oh, yes, he can! Redman with a massive round for his team. A 1v3. Your Bison is not better than... I think your Bison's better than mine. I got this beauty. A la Shazam. One of the greatest puns of all time. With a golden Shazam sticker on it. And then we got Pretty Nafly with all optic stickers. Like, your Bison is not better than mine. T's in this round. All they're going to be going for is some pistols. And here we go. Robo actually only gets 2. Rifle will be retrieved, at least for the moment. Looking like they may try... Yeah, no, I'm like... You don't mess around with the Bison. I barely even use the gun. That's the worst thing. I just own, like, 2 Bison skins that are worth, like, 10 quid each. Or at least to me, they're worth that much. Hit mouse. With the AWP, Cracker does actually have himself some Kevlar. Molotov will at least hold them back a little bit longer. They do now look like they're backing towards that B site once again. It is the easiest spot to get the bomb down. Now, they'll have the max loss bonus anyway in the next round, so money isn't going to be a problem. But it's still a nice little bonus that they can have. Here we go, though. Push coming through. MDS lines them up and knocks them all down. 5-1. Tactical pause going to be called from RAVE. You want to see the skins again? Well, I suppose that's something we can do in the pause. We have the beautiful... A la Shazam. And we've got Pretty Nafly. Those are both my Bison skins. What else is an awful pun? Don't know why I have a gun called Ainsley Harriet. Don't ask. Oh yeah, golden. Or gold. Because it's a golden koi with a thingy on it. That's pretty atrocious. Oh wait, where are my Julies? Dose your own medicine. That's a brilliant skin name. And then... Oh, there's a couple of others. Quick draw. That's pretty bad. And nothing to see here, just full of nothing stickers. There you go. Those are my pun guns. Back into the match. It's content you can't see anywhere else. Here we go, though. Double AWP in for the CT side. A singular one to Coulon. Quick draw was the one you saw on Twitter. That's what I spend my time and money doing, creating pun guns. I had to make one for Quick, though, because he's my boy. Got a shirt on my wall. Here we go, though. A rush in towards the site. Redman does the damage, and a lot of burning damage it is. However, they will take over the site at least. Coulon going to be holding the rotations, finds the shot with the AWP as well. Mouse will be able to return. Now, an AWP retake will be very difficult, but this is probably the map where you might be able to get away with it. There's a player just around the corner. Peek comes in. It will be a quick trade. They still haven't dealt with the man just lurking close. It will be Wodjian. It's going to be so sneaky. This position is just deadly. Nothing really Hitmouse can do in this situation. Needs to at least remove this man from play. Misses the shot, and I think he's going to go down to the bomb anyway. In fact, they may both go down to the bomb. Never mind, Bodjan's far enough away. Unfortunately, his opponent is not. Nemiga will lose the round, but they have enough money to comfortably buy back into this one. Only the singular or pin. Fast, however, as his name suggests. We'll get the opener. And Kulon actually going to go running straight through the smoke. This is just handing a kill away. You were correct. RAVE did win the first round. The question is, will they win the last? Dun, dun, dun. Only 2 T players remain. Sviat and Bodjan. Take a bit of a peek towards this B site. Not finding anything as of yet. Nobody facing Redman. Is he about to get hit by timing? He may be. He spots his opponent, but his head is gone in the meantime. Fast, trying to rotate in. He's pretty low on HP. That's at least should be a bomb plant. Sneaking up above. Will be fast. That said, he's already low, but he still gets the kill anyway. Sviat, left in a 1 versus 4 situation, gets himself the first on the low player. And by the looks of things, he's checking for that flank, hoping he can get rid of all these remaining players. Sviat pushes back in, but it's not going to happen. 6-2. Bomb plant will help them a bit in terms of a buy. Fast, that was a straight up lie. You're on 13 HP, or 12. You're not on 1, you liar. Here we go. T-side. They're just going to take the hit. Look to buy into the next round. CTs will want to try and build back up some of the money they had. You're taking a bit of a hit over towards that Ivy spot. 3 players there. Bomb as well. Though it's just going to be showing a little bit of presence early on. Maybe trying to hold some players there. They look to rotate off. A little bit of aggression around the edge of this smoke. But the A main push from MDS will find the opener. Not expecting too much in this round, if I'm honest. Bodjan has actually invested into Kevlar. They're only going to get 1900 into the next round, but it should allow for an AWP to be dropped. And actually, if they had the bomb over towards this A side of the map, they'd actually have a chance to get it down. Well, never mind. Redman sprays down both. Leaves the bomb as the only player remaining. A Glock, a flashbang, and a prayer. That's all he's really got. Hope. Although hope can sometimes be misleading. Hope and delusion sometimes very close together, and Walt Redman will kill anyone who is delusional. That sounds oddly harsh. You'll need that Deagle skin. To be honest, it sort of annoys me a bit, because I notice afterwards there is actually a scratch on the top of the skin, and that really, really frustrates me. I'm almost tempted to... Oh yeah, I've got another meme skin. I forgot, it's just not equipped. Mouse Juan. I think that's a great name. And it's got all Mouse Sports players on it. Well, the old Mouse Sports roster. That is a great, great name. Here we go, though. Hit mouse. Finds the opener. Crack 'em. We'll be able to trade at least. Buy a better knife. I like my knife. The only knife I'd ever buy that would be the same Autotronic. You should tweet me when you need a meme skin name. I'll be happy to help. That's what I do. Casting's on the side. It's making meme guns that's my true passion in life. Unfortunately, there's not really much money in that. This live. The question is, do you now think that I've said this in the past? Or do you think I'm reading it now? Dwim. I will now send you this VOD in 10 years' time, and then you'll be really confused. I have a flip knife autotronic. Your soul is as bald as your head. I don't even know what that means. Lucas. Bodyan. Pushes in, finds an opener. 25 seconds left on the clock. Hitmouse almost drops the bomb, but his teammate will. That's going to leave them with very little time. Hitmouse trying to dodge. I think your name's Hitmouse, not Dodge Mouse. Now Redman has to try and clutch again. He pulled off a 1v3 before. And actually, I think there would have just been enough time, but that could have been very, very close. Give me a meme name for my StatTrak Bloodsport AK. See, the thing is, the memes normally come based off the stickers, not so much gun name. If you're going to put some gold stickers on it, then I can help. Because the Bloodsport's kind of... Battlescarred Dragon Lore. Maybe call it the Dragon Paw? I don't know. Hitmouse, waiting with the AWP. We'll find the opener once again. This T-side so far have been struggling to string rounds together. And by struggling, I mean they haven't strung any together. It's only been one round. I think Dragon Paw's already been done, though. And it's still expensive. Gambit stickers. Gambit stickers are cool. Thank you. Is that Squeeze? Yeah, Squeeze. Here we go, though. GT side. Most of the players on the site, they're doing the sort of classic Dragon Ball because it's overrated. Ooh, edgy. I prefer the Medusa anyway. But it's going to be the push on towards this A site. Can the CTs reset them again? Kulon doesn't like that idea. Robo and Co will be on the side. They've actually got two players surrounding this ladder position. Hitmouse up above. And his teammate MDS defending from below. We'll see two quick kills come in. However, Tiger needs to try and close this. 20 seconds left on the clock. Bomb still on the floor. And actually, the position of Redman... Oh, I thought he was going to go around the back of the trains. Could have played this... Oh, this bomb plant position is going to be so important for Tiger. I think he's picked the right one. Although, can he spot the leg? You can see his leg, Redman. Actually going to find it back. And, oh, perfectly positioned. This man is the clutch king in this game. We'll look to retrieve possibly an AWP along the way. Yep, there's one up in heaven, so he'll have that. Tier 1 in our hearts. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, if someone gave me a dragon, I would be like, if they were like, I'll give you this, but you have to keep it, then definitely I would. But if I like won it, I would just sell it and buy like a Medusa. So, like Medusa is my favorite AWP. And then maybe like a Poseidon or something. I think that's a pretty cool skin. Pause is going to be called. Looking like some mistakes have been made. Technical pause. Both teams have to type stop for it to stop, I think. Or was it exclamation mark stop, maybe? Yeah, there you go. I just traded a Boreal Forest. What? Shadow Daggers, there you go. For a StatTrak minimal wear mecha. That's not bad. The only thing is, not many people use the S, but the one good thing about that is, eventually Valve will try and balance the silenced M4 again, and then if you hold on to that, it will go up in value. See, if people were smart, like, the second they ruin a gun, wait for everybody to switch to the other one, then buy, like, I don't know, a masterpiece or something like that, wait for Valve to completely screw the M4A4 again, and then you'll have a masterpiece that will be worth 10 times the value. It's exactly what happened with, like, the Howl. It's exactly what would have happened with the Poseidon as well. Because it always happens. Like, something will get nerfed. CZ. Everybody switched to the Tech 9. CZ went down in value. The second... Oh, did I not pronounce Shadow Daggers correctly? You had the trains. Yeah. That's a map. It's like Overpass, except Overpass is 10 times worse and one of the most annoying things. I would love to see a team time their pushes perfectly with the train. Or like throw their nades with trains or something. Just because that would throw you off so bad. Like you're like, okay, I can't hear anybody around this smoke. Okay, I've got the train ready. Go. That's next level meta there, using the overpass train. And then if somebody did that, and it was shown to Gaben, then surely he'd have to do something about it. This is clearly use of your rubbish train winning a round. What is the technical pause? Pizza delivered? Toilet break? Because I needed a technical pause earlier. Holy cow, 4 hours back-to-back of casting, no breaks. Oh, there's a player missing. Ah. That might be it. That might be it. Winton Power. No world. Oh. Anybody speak Russian? Because if you do, you can translate for me and tell me what is going on. Five v 4, yep. 0-0, of course. I think the actual score is what? 8-3? I want to say, in favor of Nemiga. Learn how to use. Alright, see, I was about to say, normally the tours things only comes up. You miss me. Well, I'm going to be in Ukraine next week. I mean, what? That's something I'm allowed to say. I'm just visiting Ukraine. It's totally not an event. What on earth has happened? No, this won't be cancelled. If they did, then it would be RAVE who lost for not having the players anyway. Nemiga are in the lead. They have all their players. The Star Ladder caster, Star Ladder event. Oh my god. What next? Hansi does something for ESL? Oh my god. James and Dan are doing ECS. Wow. I wonder if that'll mean James... Because if it is ECS, then James and Dan are definitely getting the final. Does that mean they're going to be doing back-to-back major finals? I actually enjoyed the major final with them casting. Who do you think is the best AWPer at the moment? Guardian. Dagry, I'm a good Christian boy. That's funny. Couldn't even name any if I tried, you know? Good Christian boy. 8-3. We're back in. Everybody's back in the server, which is wonderful, lovely, magnificent. Gonna have the T's ready. Try and fight back. They don't have much weapon, you know. What are you laughing at, bees? I'm a good Christian boy. They will finally overwhelm Redman, who is currently just killing everyone at the moment. I don't know. I feel like RAVE are trying to play together. They're just getting outplayed. It seems like Nemiga individually are just more sound. Redman has been playing out of his mind. There's been a few clutches now that he's won. What do you say to Frozen? Well, Frozen's a tank. Like, I wish I was as good as Frozen is. I think he's just been screwed because, like, so obviously EPL, Pro League, for anybody who doesn't know, you have to be over 16. And MDL changed their rules this season so that you have to be over 16. So that meant that if Frozen wins and gets into EPL, he no longer is allowed to play for his team in EPL. If he lost, which they did, he goes back into MDL, which he is also not allowed to play. Like, that's just... I hate that. I think, okay, fair enough if Pro League has some sort of law, because I think ESL is linked to a lot of like sponsorship stuff. So but MDL, that's where you're supposed to find young talent. That's where you give these players a chance. I can't believe that that's become a rule. I know that it's to do with like American law or something like that, but I hate it. Screwed so many young players. Stown as well. From no, who's he play for? Oh my god, I've completely mind blanked. Fragsters. He's sick. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I understand why there are laws in place because I think it's to do with like American laws about underage working. I think that's what it is. So you have to be over 16 to work, and this is technically work. But I think in the video game industry, that's stupid. Like, I think that it should be different. Also, if the parents are willing to sign a contract and the player is as well, then who cares? How old is he? 15. Robo, the aggression will pay off. And he's actually managed to do that with an MP9. That's a wonderful start to the round. But yeah, it's just like, it's also now, there's going to be teams hesitating picking up young players because if they get into certain tournaments, they won't be able to play. Which sucks. Especially because a lot of the younger players that you find are somewhat like 15 years old. Yeah, child labor laws. Like, obviously the law makes sense in most other categories, but in video games, I don't think it does. You are not allowed to play video games. You're not allowed to do that thing you were going to be doing anyway and get money for it. Oh, cool. I think that the people, obviously it's a worry about exploitation, but I think in Counter-Strike it should be different. Robo, second kill for him. Further aggression works out wonderfully. The bomb, however, is going to make its way back towards this A site. 15 seconds left on the clock. They need to move and fast. He's not going to allow them to do it. Bomb will be dropped. There are crackers nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near. Yeah, that's the thing that's weird about it. It's like, so in Frozen's case, I feel like if he signs something and his parents sign something saying it's fine, then it should be okay. That annoying betnet thing is going to stay there the whole game. I can make it a bit smaller, I guess. Bear with me a second. There you go. It's a bit smaller now. I think Brolin might be 15. This MM or what? No, it's not. 10-3, Nemiga continuing their lead. MDS will actually double down very early in the round. And wow, that's just a wonderfully quick round from Nemiga. Looking strong once again. Well, that is just one of the flaws of the the American system. It's like there's it's laws over here as well as people don't care as much. But yeah, there's a lot of outdated laws that I still feel like it's fine in most cases. Like, okay, kids probably shouldn't be working, doing horrible, grueling jobs, but some of the best players will be coming up young in CS. And they're not going to be able to play. Luckily, after next year, he'll be fine. Like, he will definitely get offers. FaZe might be a bit of a push, but in a year, who knows how good he'll be and what they'll need. Either way, another force buy-in from the T side. Open. Be able to find one. It's already looking pretty bleak. Nice shot from Sviat, but it's a very quick trade. T's still giving themselves a little bit of hope. Actually, another in from Bodjan as well. They've given themselves a decent chance to fight this back. It didn't look good. MDS maybe about to be caught as well. Leaving it just onto Hitmouse. 1 versus 2. If he peeks around this corner, you may be able to catch out one, and that's exactly what he'll do, leaving Bodjan as the only man left alive. Going to go back and retrieve the bomb left in spawn. Actually, he could go all the way around to Ivy. I think just the amount of time may play a factor into where Hitmouse actually thinks he's going. Could just duck back in through the connector. There's only going to be 20 seconds left on the clock. RAVE playing this interestingly for sure. Bodjan, he's just got to hope that his opponent doesn't actually rotate back through the connector, otherwise he may be stuffed to where he actually goes. Smoke will go down. That will give away the game, and he is just going to go for this plant. Hitmouse going to be nice and close. Up there, and well, Bodjan with too many angles left to check. 12-3. It comes close in the final round of the half, but Nemiga going to take it 12-3. Maybe Mouse. Yeah, Mouse, but who knows? The thing is, it's so far away from when he's actually able to play that we don't know. Where do you live? I live in the UK in London, or London-ish. You're waiting for your son to hit 10 and then you'll teach him CS. I would say just like, if you're ever playing CS, just see what, like, if he's watching, if he wants to give it a try, let him give it a try. Like, I wouldn't say, don't like force your kids in, you will play Counter-Strike. No, daddy, no. Like, that would be a bit screwed up. But I feel like if that's the thing. If anybody like makes you play something, you'll hate it. He watches all the majors with me. That is awesome. How old is your son? That's really cool. I like that though. He will learn. You are going to be my prodigy. You will do what I say. He's 7. Okay. Here we go though. One man defending this site as the T's go barreling in. Bomb plant is inevitable. Fast already starts things off. Bomb has been planted. Hitmouse looks to end it. Already finds himself 3 quick kills. Sviat. Oh, he spotted one. Actually spots a second as well. MDS. He knows MDS is there. Back in, manages to find one. The thing is, there's no time for him to defuse this bomb anyway. He can throw all the nades he wants, he can run into position, but he is not defusing that bomb. It's 13-3. And Frankie on PC. Oh god. You got into CS too late. Well, I think, well, when I got into it, I was like, what, 20? And I'm just not good enough. I just know I'm not good enough. I think that name has got me. But, yeah, I don't think I'll ever be good enough to go pro, but, like, commentating is a lot of fun for me. I get to meet a lot of the youngsters who are, like, playing in the game and the real dedication that some of them have. See how toxic some of them are as well. Like, Esperanto is insane, but little. That's a lot of dinks. Mac 10, or sorry, UMP through the floor. Got into CS just last year. Why the Kappa face? I don't even know what that means. Cracker. Looks like he's about to meet his maker. I got into casting. Well, I was looking for jobs in esports because I was going for a lot of sales job interviews and I hated all of them. And I've been playing quite a bit of CS, so I was like, let's have a look. And there was like an esports jobs thing where this Lithuanian this team wanted someone to just cast, and I'd never done it before, but I thought, okay, I'll give it a little bit of a go. I actually, first thing I ever casted was a like MM game. One sec, I'll get back to this in a sec. Push in. Yes, finds the first. Few players in the corner that he's got to deal with. A quick flank. Coulon looks to go ham. And actually, they've left it all onto Fast. He does have the AK-47. Has to be careful of the flank as well. If he can get rid of Cracker, then he does have a decent opportunity here. But that may be easier said than done. Back to the 1 versus 1. One scout shot will be enough. But he's actually going to miss. Smoke going to be used to actually get him out of position. He knows his opponent has a scout. This is smart from Fast. Looks to peek back in. Misses the initial shots. Tag low and will lose it. Sviat saves his team from imminent defeat. And will keep them in the game for now. Alright, basically, yeah, I casted an game of, like, NATO Sapphics. I actually sent it to him. I'm good friends with him now as well. It really shows how times can change. And, yeah, he gave me a few pointers. And, basically, I then started casting some Lithuanian stuff, did some more Baltic stuff, did a LAN. And then I just messaged everyone, and eventually Starladder and Faceit gave me a chance, and I ended up here. Did you play before you started casting? I played, like, Like, I didn't play any decent level Counter-Strike. I don't play any decent level Counter-Strike. I'm Supreme, that's about it. Do you think that casting... Yeah, no, I think, yeah, you definitely improve. You learn things, like, learn tips and tricks, and I watch people like Freiberg streams, and that helps you out quite a lot as well, because he'll teach you stuff. Like, even if you ask him questions on his stream, he'll give you answers. Like, Freiberg's a lovely guy, and he was, at one point, the master of spraying. So if you learn stuff from him. But yeah, you just pick stuff up over time. Obviously, you know, like, all the positions on the map. You learn, like, the sort of times to push, the things you can do that are a little bit sneaky, even just, like, tricks that people have done that you've seen in games. How has Redman got here? Ah, I thought he was going to sneak all the way through. Thank you, Erudited. I'm more just talking this game. I haven't really commentated too much. Daggery. See, most of the times when people say they're going to do something, I say, that is something I would like to see. That is not something I would like to see. Please, if they do lose, don't ever show me that. I don't want to see that. TT side. They want to keep this one as clean as humanly possible. Definitely better on stream than in real life. Ah! I'm just as sarcastic. MDS? Can he find anything? Yeah, he can. He's going to get Sviat, but I think the trade will be quick and swift. Maybe even fast. See, you say that, Tenshi, but is that why you bought me dinner? Oh, Robo. Oh, this is a bad scenario for him. He's just saved a deagle. Like, dying here was definitely the better option. The rest of his team will have AK-47s. He will only be left with a deag. Not ideal. Fact, they're actually going to give the deag over to Redman. He's actually been one of the best performing players in this team so far, so I don't know. This is a little bit of an odd choice for me. Tiger almost got caught off guard. Will be the CTs coming out on top for now. Redman does have a chance to retrieve an AK-47 from the floor, and that's exactly what he will do. RAVE, they got a small chance of bringing this back, but it starts here. They need to shut down this buy. Next round will be somewhat of an eco. Redman with an aggressive push. Robo will fall as well, though. Still leaving it into a 2 versus 3 CT side on top for now. Sviat doing extra damage onto Hitmouse. Up above the world so high is going to be Kulon. In heaven. Spot out one, but doesn't win the duel. And Hitmouse actually manages a second as well. It's going to be all left onto Bodyan. He still has more HP than both the other players combined. Sneaking back through the connector. Now, the bomb plant will be valuable for the T-side no matter what, but this is all just bait. Bodyan. He now knows it's bait because the bomb hasn't gone down yet, and he gives him the time, but Hitmouse will get all three. Another clutch situation that Nemiga come out on top, and you have to question what's going on here for RAVE. 14-5, money, sketchy as hell, and they're going to just force it up. Because you're a bit of a pleb doesn't mean you're not sexy. So just with me for my body. I see how it is. Many people have said the same thing. Yeah, I think it was just a bit of a mistake, Daggery. I don't think he realized how much time was left on the clock. But yeah, it would have been better to die. Sometimes it's better to die. Not in real life. Though if you watch, I think it's Louis C.K. He actually makes a pretty good point. Like, if you do hit rock bottom, I can't even say that on the stream, actually. I'm not saying that. CT side. We'll actually kick things off with the AWP of Challanger. I probably said that name wrong at least 8 times. $124 on Nemiga. That's not bad. Pretty good. Better have your fingers crossed they don't throw this away. That's a nice start to the round. They lose the initial frag, but they quickly turn things back into their favor. No utility. Well, wait, sorry. 1 flashbang is all that RAVE have to defend themselves. Hit mouse. Doesn't know there's actually a man sat in the corner just in front of him, and the remaining players looking to try and make their way over towards the site. Jan finds one. It will be quickly traded, but they've got to deal with this man at the back of the site. Cracker. Every player left is low. And again, the bomb plant going to be ever so crucial for the T side. Robo trying to sneak back around. Hitmouse coming in from behind. They've got to watch out because Challanger is still going to be here. This is quite interesting. How far can they realistically get? They have no idea where Robo is. He will turn around, find the kill. Remaining player does have an AWP. Smoke going to be thrown down, just trying to bait them into position. And actually, Challanger, I think he may have thought that this was going to be a plant over towards the A site. Instead, back to a 1 versus 1. No armor for Challanger. Remember that if he gets shot, his gun's going straight to the sky. So he needs to find this pick without any problems. Though Robo has no idea where his opponent is coming from. Challang's trying to be as quiet as humanly possible. And it seems like they're almost interchanging just in time, because Robo literally walked across that angle just moments before. Challanger, he's praying. And the fact is, he just doesn't have time anymore. Robo will end his life. 15-5. Another clutch situation that goes the way of Nemiga. And that is bleak. Well, the thing is with betting is you just bet what you can afford to lose. Like, I open cases sometimes. I open, like, those sticker capsules. I open a lot of them. But I never put more money in that if I lost it, I would be unhappy. See ya, Lucas. Yeah, next time will probably be tomorrow. It's a long few days of casting. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed. Here we go. CT side once again, forcing it. Fake it till you make it. That's what they say. Well, force it till you lost it. I don't know. But already, Hitmouse will be there with the opener. Almost called him Tigger for a second. He is not Winnie the Pooh's tiger. He is just a tiger. A little bit of aggression coming out from Challanger. Going to try and catch them from behind. However, his teammates are all falling. Jan will manage one as they push out. This flank could be very valuable. The problem is he needs his teammates to do some real damage here. Will be left onto just 2. The flanker gets flanked. And MDS, are you playing 4-3, my friend? There's a man next to you. He was on your screen. It won't matter anyway. It's 16-5 in favor of Nemiga. They will win things out in the end. You don't have to wonder what. How did they not see that? How did they not see that? Either way, that was Nemiga versus RAVE. Let's just get this little overlay thing up. If I can find the game. Oh, God. Where is it? Where is it? Either way, guys, we're done for the night. That is it. Done, dusted, finished. Yep, 694 views for a major between Nemiga and RAVE. Obviously, the major final. Hilarious and original joke. And, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have had a good time. There's the match I'm looking for. Now I can finally bring this up. That's not the scoreline, though. It was 16-5. I should probably add that in, too. Oh, wow, look at that. That is what you call magic. Either way, as said, cheers for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow, probably a little bit later. But, yeah, peace out, guys. Have a good night.